Welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live session, first live of the week. Looking at the market to see what kind of trading opportunity we have. Beginning of the week, pretty good week that I would say. Starting of the week with a very good trading opportunity that early today we have seen. At the moment, we can see we have seen another breakout on XAUUSD on the lower time frame, and we may find another opportunity in this session. We'll be looking to see that potential trading opportunity as soon as we will find that. And in the meantime, traders, this is the first session of the week. Would like to see that the market is showing better opportunity, and in this important day week and also day. The reason it's important is because it's quite important as last week, right? So which is very important to look at, as this is the last week of the month and last week is quite important. If you guys think that it's important, then make sure you stick till the end of this live session. This is the best live on YouTube you will find on this trading. So don't miss out any part of this session. We have seen there quite a few successful trading days almost every single day, but at the same time, make sure that you do the proper risk management when you are opening the trade, and it is still free this session. So make sure you take the full advantage of it. Take notes if possible, watch over and over again to grow, learn as a trader with me in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. With that being said, make sure you give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So let's look at now. I will begin with, first of all, bigger picture. We'll be looking at, first of all, a monthly chart to see how the market is doing. Now, looking at monthly, we can see how the price is doing, that this is a long-term bull market. First of all, I'm going to do a full multi-time frame analysis, and then we will be looking at other instrument as well after we do this multi-time frame analysis on XAUUSD. Now, if you look at here, this is the bigger picture on XAUUSD. You can see there's an inverted head and shoulder, and then a strong breakout with that inverted head and shoulder, followed by this pullback. And we can see that another impulse followed by deeper pullback. And we can see the market again potentially bouncing back to the upside with this stronger momentum. Now, monthly candle is almost nearly closing, and in this monthly price action, we can see that XAUUSD potentially having another bounce here. And as the price is approaching an all-time high, this is a very strongly uptrending market structure. Therefore, in this market, we will try to enter the bullish trade in this market. Looking at the weekly chart here, we can see that from the weekly perspective, this is the weekly price action here. And from the weekly perspective, from this support level here, this is an impulse to the upside from the weekly. And with that impulse, pretty strong move here. And previous week, we saw a bullish candle, expecting for this market to potentially drop down to that support level where there is a gap open here. And also this is the weekly support level here, expecting for the market to drop down deeper and then to potentially bounce back up to create a new higher high. Now, dropping down to the daily chart here, we can see that back-to-back quite a few days of daily doji. Now, today's price action is still remaining in between the previous daily high and low that I have marked out, that zone, which we could see that being respected. So far, we can see the price tested the previous daily long week's lower shadow. Now, it's on the upper side of this daily price action. What we could see here is this is a sideways market locally trying to trend to the upside in this zone here. So for us to potential find an entry at the moment, what I see that there is you can see there is a breakdown here that also I've discussed in the VIP analysis. So here is the important support level. The market tested this low, bounce back up, pull back, and again it is trending. So here is a potential bounce here. You can see this is the resistance line. Drop down to that level here. We can see this is the resistance here. okay, which is a very important level of resistance, and also the important level of resistance here on XAUUSD. So locally, as soon as we will find that the market has dropped well below that level here, okay, so we can see market here. This is the level that we can see. What we can see here in that zone, that this is a liquidity zone. There's a 10 and 20 EMA in that area. What we can expect in this market for the price to drop down, retest, and then to revert back up. So this could be the potential wave here. We can see a 1 minute perspective. There is an impulse here, which is a pretty important impulse here. And with that impulse, so if we see the market is maintaining that structure, we could see it's potentially trending to the upside. So there is a change of trend here on the 1 minute chart. We saw that there was a local downtrend, and from that local downtrend, the market managed to drop here. Currently, we can see the price is in fact in this area, which is showing that local bullish structure. Want to see it's potentially retesting. Let me delete this line here. Can't see it properly in that area. So here is what we can see the market in this zone here. This is the zone here. Okay, so we can see there is a bounce, and with that bounce, expecting for the price to drop for a deeper pullback and then to return back up again to create a new higher high. So yeah, so there is a local downside here. You can see that's what we need to look at for potential entry. So let's look at how the market is evolving. This is the 30 minutes price action, a bullish candlestick pattern formation in that area on the 30 minutes. 50 minutes here, so you can see the same pattern here with this bull market, and with that bull market we can see the market here. This is the an impulse here in that area, which is pretty strong impulse. Okay, quite a few dodgy formation in that area. And what we can expect in this market, so at the moment what we can see in this area, this is the impulse on the lower time frame, expecting for the market to potentially come back here to that zone where there is a high liquidity, and in that zone here. Okay, so for us to find a potential entry, what we need to look at is for the price to for me, I would wait for deeper pullback, as we have found the impulse. Would like to see that it has done enough pullback before we see that it is potentially bouncing back up. This is the daily level here. Okay, so where is the daily open? There was a gap open from the daily perspective, and the price from the 4-hour has dropped well below that 4-hour low here, which is an important support, has got a bounce. So basically, if we look at the 4-hour time frame, which is absolutely important level of support here, and what we can expect here in this market is for this price to potentially bounce back up to create a new higher high. So let's look at to find out potential entry opportunity in this market. Okay, so this is the impulse here. From the 5 minutes perspective, the market is showing that bullish pattern, which is quite important to look at. Now you can see after break of this low, is slowly breaking towards the upside, and with that breakout, let's find out that where it is heading to. Market trending. Okay, let's look at to see. Here you can see the market from here managed to bounce to the upside, and with that bounce, okay, so which is basically a move sideways, and we could see the market again potentially trending to the upside. That's what we will be waiting here for this potential entry opportunity. At the moment, let's look at that one here. So this is the locally we can see that bull market. So we can see that bull market here in that area. A more pullback, expecting it for the deeper pullback here, and with that deeper pullback we will be waiting for that potential bounce here in that market. So let's look at to find out that entry opportunity to see. Would like to see that it has broken below, well below, before we look for any entry opportunity. And we'll see that how far it might be going, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity in this market. So here is the lower time frame price action, local price action. We can see the market slowly trending here, and with that trend, expecting it to drop further to this support level here, and then potentially to have another breakout. So expecting for deeper drop and then to return again to the upside to create a new higher high. Let's look at we have found the level that we will be looking for. It is a bull market, so you will be only looking to go long in this market, and based on that we will be looking for trading opportunity in this market. So you can see here this is an impulse in that area, sideways movement, expecting another impulse to the upside to create a new higher high. So we can see that the market is in an uptrend and would like to see that maintaining that uptrending market structure. So let's find out how far it might be heading to. There was a drop here. This drop was in fact a deeper liquidity gap. You can see it has broken that 4-hour support, which is quite important zone, and we have seen that immediate rejection. So at the moment, lower time frame price action is pretty strongly bullish. And in the meantime, let's begin some music. Waiting for the market to show its hand. While listening to some music here. And in the meantime, get ready for a potential entry. Get ready means that, guys, make sure that you do proper risk management, which is very, very important when you are entering into the trade. Risk management means that lot sizing, putting a stop loss in the right place, and then not changing the trading decision without proper reason behind it. If you don't know how to do the risk management, there is a free demo trading plan that is available in the description of this video. You can download it, rewrite it for yourself so that you can see how to do the risk management. There are some component of risk management as well in that free demo trading plan. You can find link below this video in the description area. Okay, so here the structure trying to break below, which is what we will be waiting for, a break of a structure. Once we see the break of a structure, that's where we will be looking for that entry in the market. So we are looking at XAUUSD, and also there will be some other instrument that we can look at, GBPJPY as well. We can see there is in this instrument, this market is potentially bearish. We can see the GBPJPY is potentially bearish, and we can see that here is dollar yen as well. You can see there is a potential bearish here on dollar yen. Let's look at again XAUUSD, again dropping down here. This is a resistance line. Okay, now here is the 5-minute chart. Okay, now in this area here, we can see the market here. This is a long wick. Okay, now we can see some bounce. As you can see, there is a rejection here from the 1-minute chart on XAUUSD, and that's what we can look for the market to potentially to remain in that area. So here is what we can see. There is a long wick. Okay, so here is the market trying to potentially bounce in this area. It might be forming a potentially inverted head and shoulder here. Okay, so here is the long wick, and Okay, now with this long week candle in that area, it's waiting for the market to uh, drop further to the downside and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high. This is a, you can see 15 minutes bullish engulfer here, and the market trend is bullish here. The price may uh, potentially bounce here. I think, let's see if it is respecting that level. I'm still not entering here, just looking to see what might be price potentially heading to. Okay, so after such a big drop here, I think the bulls may not be able to be very aggressive here. We might see again another deeper pullback potentially. Therefore, this bullish candle is still, we might see that bounce, but I'm very not confident for a big move here, is because the 4-hour candlestick pattern here, you can see the market managed to bounce, but at the same time it's just above the 4-hour resistance. So it might just straight go back and fill that long wick, or it try to retest again. So therefore it is gonna be a little risky to go long, but still it's possible. Let's wait to see if the market at least to coming to retest this long wick here, this support. If we see that structure has broken below, we will be looking for potential entry from that zone with a bias stop order. First, I would like to see that it drop again, which we might see as, you can see this middleman, which is a very strong reference bullish candle here, where the resistance and support are important. So we would like to see that XAUUSD coming here to that support, and then potentially bouncing back up to create a new higher high. See that here, how far it might be going, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity in this market. Would like to see that support is being retested again, and then if we see enough drop, we can look for potential entry in this market. And in the meantime, traders, how was your trading day? You can share your opinion for today, how you did. I'm ready. Thank you very much, everyone. To all your USD, how your USD is, your analysis monthly, weekly, and daily. Yes, we'll go to that on euro dollar. We have seen that euro dollar had a very interesting structure here. We have seen gap open, bounce, and straight return back down. So that might lead that price again. This is the daily long week doji. Now it's in a two-way situation, either to drop below further or to bounce back up again in that direction. At the moment, so I would like to wait to see that how the market might be doing here on euro dollar. Here is we'll go back to the euro dollar as XAUUSD having some trend here. I was waiting to see that the market is retesting this one again, but if it is potentially pushing up, then we will just wait to see where it might be heading to. The key here is not to get in a trade, guys. The key here is not to getting into the trade, but not to entering into the trade. That's the key. You need to understand that it's not about trading, it's about not trading. So if you don't know how not to trade, then you become a better trader. Always focus on not trading, not in trading. That's what you started to become more and more patient of being a trader. When you sit down and be patient, things happens, right? Because two things can happen. One is we actively participate in the happening. The other one is just remaining and it unfolds by itself. And then you choose. That's why sometimes I refer that reality is probability. Is in fact, isn't it? Because when you look at the supermarket on the shelf, you have a lot of choice, right? And then you just choose based on your choice, the price unfold. Similarly, based on our choice, the experience unfolds from the darkness sometime. So that's how the reality creates based on how we choose. It reflects on the outer experience. And that's why it's probability. Because based on how you are choosing, it's getting in your experience. So everyone's experience is different, right? And that's why it sometimes come down to having everyone is in a different universe, isn't it? That's what it is. Everyone is a different universe because everyone's experience is different from where you are looking at. Okay, now here is what we can see, that support. Would like to see the deeper pullback here and then bouncing back from here. Want to see that again, deeper drop, and then from the support to have an upside bias. Okay, so it's in a bull market, wanting, so the market is coming for deeper pullback and then to revert back again to the direction. So here is pretty impressive bounce here after this drop straight back. So it's a complete V-shape reversal. Okay, so any pullback can give a potentially bullish opportunity. So here is the market is in the resistance line, expecting for the price to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So let's see how far it might be heading to. At the moment, we can see that after this bullish candle, there's another bull candle formation, expecting for the market to potentially drop well below and then to revert back up again, which we're waiting for the market to show its hand. That's what we are discussing about. Hello everyone, thank you very much. So as gold, it is now, it's heading to 2954 resistance here. Resistencia. What's that? This is Spanish, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so until we see the market, yeah, you can see after this impulse, this is what we are discussing about. And there's another important, very important point to look at when we are looking at a market structure, guys. This is very important, please see that here after this impulse, what do you see in this area? This is a box, right? That box is quite important. What do you see in this box? That's very important. Pay attention. All right, attention to detail is the key. Now what you can see, this is a box here, right? So this is a very important box in that area, treasure in it. What is it in that box that one must pay attention? Can you explain to that? Can anyone here get an answer? So resistance, that's okay. Eurusd buy from Eurusd is buy for me, for you. A euro dollar, we will be looking at that. First, let's look at, here, as you mentioned, the education is key, which is very important that we are looking at. Order block. So Amit says it's order block. Box is an order block. So two fellows said that they are order block. What do you think it's in that box? FVG order block. Okay, so Amit. Oscar order block. Okay, so anyone else has the order block here in this box? What treasure in this box? What is it in it? Box is a smart money entered. Okay, so I got a new fellow said smart money entered. Pullback EMA. All right, so pullback EMA. Okay, let's look at anyone else. Anything different? There's a giveaway, guys. Make sure you stick till the end. If you guys look at it, you can see that there is a. So if you guys look at, the mentorship is open with exclusive 95% off in February. This deal was never ever been in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. It's open now. Mentorship open in the Academy with exclusive 95% off, including every tools that I am using, all trading tools, strategies, mentorship. It's an approach to help the community so that they can get in. It's 95% off. Get access to it. You can find link below this video in the description. Visit www.forextradingwizard.com, or you can find link below this video. Once you click here to join, get access to this right now. It may not last because we may not take we cannot take unlimited number, so there will be limited time and then it's gonna be closed. So don't miss out that. Visit www.forextradingwizard.com to become the member of the community for the rest of your life. So you can see link below this video. Any question, don't hesitate to ask. So now let's see, you can see the market is trending to the upside. This is what you were asking, what is in this box here. Okay, let's look at that. What is in the box? Let's open it up. It's not the Schrodinger cat, absolutely accumulation. So that's one got a little bit closer to that. So what I was trying to discuss here is very, very important, guys. So don't miss out. That might change the way you look at the market. Before you look at any entry, let's look at what's happening here in this box. You see that this is a clean impulse here after 10 and 20 EMA separation. There is a clean impulse in that area. Now, this consolidation or the accumulation that we have seen, there is a very important clue in it, and that clue is very important. Couldn't enter because we are very in the beginning of the session, so we need to took some time here. This structure can form this way, can form this way, can form this way. Now what do we see that here? This form this way and then break below. That is a powerful sign of bullish momentum in this market, in that area. Take a notes right now, and then let's look at some other example. Here is the same thing. Whenever, let me draw a line and then we'll be discussing. Whenever you see that an impulse and the consolidation is an ascending channel and then a break from that ascending channel, that's a very high chance of having a very good trending direction in this market. That's the key here. Understanding is very important. You see that you don't need any any education. You don't need any graduation for this. You just need to understand the pattern. That's why the trading, anyone can trade. Okay, either you are a bus driver, truck driver, or just not driving anything at all, even not the bike driver, you can still trade because it's just the pattern that in our brain is very easy to understand it. So let's look at now here some of other examples to see what we have discussed in that area. So this kind of structure is where you can see here is what you can see, the same box, right? So we can open the box and see what happened. The channel broken below, boom, bounce back up. It's a new strategy. You can back test it. It's for you, so make sure you take notes well enough and check out more on the website to understand all the exclusive content here in this academy that uh, you may not find anywhere in this planet Earth. So let's look at here the same pattern. Okay, so a lot of pattern you can find, but this one is unique. A strong drop, and then the channel creation is on the direction of the trend. Break from that, boom, trend, right? So in any time frame you can look at that. Nothing in the box, raising wedge. That's the key. Well done. So now let's go back to the structure again. It's still trending. You need to find that suitable breakup structure again, and then we will be looking into that entry in this market. Okay, just moving without any proper giving us that entry, but we will be waiting for without. I didn't mark any level because would like to see it has come in an important level before we look for that entry. You can see that this is the 4-hour support, and from that 4-hour support you can see this is the 4-hour support, potentially a big bounce here, and then to return back up. Waiting on that to happen for the market to show its hand. Sometimes silence is the best way to understand, right? It's important that to find a proper reference point in the market. Now this is a the way the market structure is forming, which is showing that the market either could start a new uptrend, or we might see that it's moving in a sideway depending on how it might be doing. Now this is a bull market with a strong bullish engulfer, and okay, now you can see the market just below the daily low here, and that daily low, 1 hour low. Okay, now we can see the market slowly uh, breaking below in that area. So you can see it's pretty smooth here in that direction, and it just crossed that high. This drop is absolutely important to look at here. Okay, with this drop, expecting it to potentially come back below to the support level. The trending structure here is bullish. Therefore, I'm just looking at the multi-time frame to see how the market is evolving. We have seen the breakup structure here, and with that breakup structure, hello sir, kindly check US30. I will be looking at that, which I'm in DX GR30 sell in Nasdaq 100 sell. Can you check it out? US30. Let's look at that. what's happening. What time frame you're looking at? The 1 hour, we can see clearly it's currently in a downtrend, but we can see that there's a reversal here. We may see that some bullish pattern formation here. This is the 4-hour candle. You can see there is a liquidity grab here, which is a strong liquidity candle. We might see that a bounce in that zone here. We could see the price ultimately moving up there to that resistance line. Can expect it to potentially bounce back up to create a new higher high here. And in this zone here, from this support, we could see that a potential bounce in this market. US30 may remain bullish for some more time. Okay, now this is an impulse structure formation. Want to see that coming down and then to bounce back up. US30 locally, lower time frame, we can see a bullish structure formation. So any pullback or deeper drop can give potential bullish opportunity. On the lower time frame, in the 15-minute chart, it may try to retest this level here, which is the previous swing low, and dropping down could give that potential bullish opportunity here in this market on US30. So we will not be entering, so just analysis for those who are on this instrument. So let's go back to on XAUUSD to see what's happening here. As this one we are focusing at the moment, and once we see the market has shown enough information, we can look for entry. We'll see that. So we can see that here it's drop, pullback. We could see that another drop here. Now at the moment, what we can see here, So for our support, this is the intraday support here. And from that intraday support, expecting to have a potential bounce. We can see 30 minutes candle closing, also the 15 minutes candle closed here. I more often look at the multi-time frame, as you guys see that, which is which gives me the clear idea of what's happening in the market. The reason is when we look at the one time frame, we can see only one sides of the coin, right? It's like looking at an elephant as a blind man. Are you found it? I trade my own money. It's much better because I'm a little aggressive trader. Okay, see here you can see that the market here, it's in a local uptrend, and in this uptrend we can see the market here from this support, a bounce, pullback, another bounce, deeper pullback. It's in an uptrend here. That's what we are waiting for. Okay, proper entry, which is key. Keep in mind, guys, being trader, playing safe is not always true. You need to take the risk, and also you need to do the risk management. It's not that you don't take the risk, but you need to do the risk management. The real trading is not what we probably many of you have learned. Okay, the real trading is the one when the water is clear. You need to put all your energy to catch all the fish that you can see in just a short period of time. And when the water is not clear, you might need to spend days, hours, time to look at the market, to wait for that to come. And that's how trading is. When we see the impulse, that means the trend, and then pull back. Okay, so either you're trading manual or anything like that, just finding, for example, this one here, what do you see when you look at this zone? This is a clean bullish impulse, and that's a very powerful clean bullish impulse. Okay, so you guys can see that this is a clean bullish impulse to the upside here. And with this clean bullish impulse, right guys, so you can see that here, what do you see? That this market, if any pullback, there will be another potential impulse here, and there is a resistance here in that area, okay, which is a very, very important level to look at. And when we are opening position in that impulse, even if we target this level here, from this level to this level, with around 60, 70, 80 pip move, is for me 80% probability trade. That's what we need to understand, that probability. Okay, so as a trader, understanding probability is very important, because when you understand the probability, you can see that how things are moving based on that probability. So this is where we are looking at on this market here. You can see this is the 30 minutes price action, the 1 hour price action, 4 hour, 1 hour, and here you can see the market doji, and with that doji, expecting is to for the market to potentially revert back up to create a new higher high here. Okay, so lower time frame price action from the 1 minute, we can see that this is the move here, pullback. Okay, so waiting for a proper entry. This is the 1 hour, and this is a doji here on this 1 hour chart. 30 minutes, also the same pattern. Okay, so here from this zone we can see the market slowly breaking below this level, wanting to see that it's coming down here. Okay, here is with this doji formation, a lower time frame, what we can see that the market from this support level having a potential bounce here, and with that bounce, currently in a sideway, so we will not be doing anything when the market in a sideway. We'll be waiting for the price to show its hand, and then we will be looking for entry. Here is the most important part, as I mentioned guys, is that to be patient for the market to show proper opportunity, and which is very important to look at when we are looking at the market. And from this support level you can see the market is trying to bounce. Would like to see that it has potentially having a trend. Still cannot be fully ready for a bounce. Creating series of higher low. It's important support. Yeah, it may try to retest this support even, which is the 2942 level. That's what if the market dropped, because at the moment where the price is, it's a very slender movement, we might see that it requires a deeper liquidity gap for another potential bounce. Here is an important support. You guys look at, you can see that the price was dropping to that support, bouncing, dropping to the support, dropped here again to the support, drop there, expecting for another drop and then to revert back again to create a new higher high here. And that's what we're waiting to see how it might be heading to the major direction of the trend, which is our main objective here, is to find out the direction of the trend. Hi, welcome. Please advise. What do you think? Hi, tell us stories about trading psychology. Where do you live? Planet Earth. Do you found it? Yes. Is the market trying to go up? No, it's not trying to go up. What should I do? I'm in minus 30 pips. So if you are in minus 30 pip, then it's normal, isn't it? The market will go ups and down. The most important part here is to make sure that you are not going out with one trade. Telling us more stories about trading psychology. Yes, that's a very important part of becoming a trader, as 70% of a trader's trading success depends on his trading psychology or hard trading psychology. Now, this is the hardest part because you can learn a course, you can take a course. Currently, you can see there is a discount going on, huge 95% off. You can learn, but trading psychology that you need to develop, you need to work on it to develop that trading psychology that no one can, you in the academy you'll find tools, you can find support, but this is where to develop a trading psychology one must have the willingness to do that. That's where the key points, the willingness to do that, because strategy is easy. We had early today with market open on the academy, had a trade here, 50 pip, one trade in that zone, and that's the academy trade today, one trade, 50 pip with this move here, right? So now strategy is available to learn and trade, but to develop the trading psychology one must have the willingness to do so. How do you have the willingness? I want to see how many traders really think that you have. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. So, do you think that you have trading psychology which is suitable for becoming a consistently profitable trader? Can you write a response in the live chat? Do you think so? Now, from this support, there is a bounce. This is the resistance that we can see the market was respecting. Along with this support, also the market is respecting, and any deeper drop is where an opportunity to go long in this market. So it's gaining a momentum in that area. And with this momentum, a red bearish candle expecting for the market after retest to bounce back up. Okay, here we can see after forming this triple top in that area, the price slowly coming down for another drop to that support, and with this drop expecting for the market to come back to the support, creating a lower low, and then to trend in the direction. Okay, so let's keep that support marked here. 1 hour chart, 1 hour candle, this is the support. 4 hour time frame, also this is the support here from the 4 hour, which is very important support. And from that point of view, okay, the 15 minutes here, um, a very important support here, 5 minutes bearish pattern, 1 minute chart. And that's the zone that I would like to see the market is retesting and then returning back up again. This is a significant support, so we are waiting to see the market how reacting to that level. And in the meantime, guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Can you take a look at GBPUSD? Yeah, we can look at trading psychology. It helps to combine strategy and those kind of sticks and reality job and to clock in and out working days or hours. Trading psychology is huge than one can imagine, and perception is too important. This is great setup. um yeah, trading psychology is the number one priority should be for the traders who really want to be profitable. It's very important to look at. Okay, so here is looking at British pound US dollar. I got a request to look at that one here in a downtrend at the moment. 4 hour chart from this resistance getting a rejection. 1 hour market is getting a rejection from the top, might be dropping to that support here. British pound US dollar. It's in a bearish move here on GBPUSD. You see there is a strong bearish price action, and I would like to look for a sell opportunity here on GBPUSD, keeping a stop loss above this high. So this will be a very tight stop loss here, only 12 pip, and TP target to that level. 10 to 12 pip stop loss. It's a quick scalping on British pound US dollar. From the 15 minutes perspective, we can see the market is here. So it's a short trade. So selling opportunity 1.264. Take profit here on, and expecting a downward pressure here on GBPUSD. So I have open sell on GBPUSD from this level, stop loss above this high, expecting to drop so around 10 to 11 pip stop loss. It might go for deeper pullback, but expecting it's in a downtrend. So as you can see, this is a short move possible on GBPUSD, and it's a very fast trade. We might close it as fast as we can once we see that enough drop, and targeting here on this trade is around 12 pip. This is a very, as you can see, the trading decision was taken very fast, is because the market is grabbing liquidity from the top. So there is a probability for another drop here to that imbalance, as there is a you can see there is a weakless candle here, which is a gap open. Probably you can see on MT4 here also there's a gap open. The market moved to that level, so it might again come back here to that support level to retest. So GBPUSD, we have sold short here for quick gain here. It could be loose as well, so make sure guys you do proper risk management. GBPUSD short here on the lower time frame. So expecting potential drop here on this instrument. Looking at the 5-minute chart here, we can see there's a structure formation. The market slowly trying to trend here in that direction. So our stop loss is above this head and shoulder. So if it is dropping to that level here, 7, 8, 10 pip move, also good, not bad if it drops here. So we're waiting to see. the pressure could be bearish on this one. That's why we have opened that. We are at short trade on GBPUSD. It's a quick trade to gain potential couple of pips in that move, in that area. If you guys like pips, then make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you want to also explore more the strategies and the education that we are providing, the unique one in the academy, there is, in the history of academy, this is the biggest deal that has been offered today. 95% off. You can visit www.forextradingwizard.com, or you can find link below this video. This is a very quick offer that might be ending because we don't have an many spots, but today you can access it, and once the position filled, it will be automatically will go away from here. So you click here to join now button on the website. You can find link below this video. Visit www.forextradingwizard.com if you don't see that link below. So you can see here now a couple of dodgy formation on GBPUSD, wanting to see that it's coming down in the major direction of the trend. Okay, so there's a 5-minute dodgy. Now this kind of dodgy can be two-way situation. It might push the price back up, or it might drop down here. So expecting it to drop down here to remain in the major direction. Would like to see one stronger drop, and that will bring that price back to that support here. Okay, so 1 minute showing potentially bearish, which is good to see. Let's look at the 1 minute only. That's where we will be able to see that move in that market. All right, so you can see that downward pressure here, and with that downward pressure, expecting it to come back below to the support level. We are on the track. We are on the track and wanting to see that it's melting. Understanding trend is crucial when we are trading, guys. You can see that this trade was open based on the trend direction. So trading with the trend is the most profitable trading system one can ever have. So you can see that here is the market in a narrow doji and trending, creating series of a lower high here, and with a series of lower high formation, expecting it to melt in the direction and coming back to that support level here to create a new lower low. we can see the market trending again. That's what we are expecting for this price to drop back down again to this support level to create a new lower low. Okay, so you can see 1 minute bearish candle, and that's could lead that price back to that support level here. Okay, so 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes candle nearly closing as a potentially a doji, and this is what want to see that it's getting proper rejection. This will not be much beneficial here if it is not getting a strong rejection from the top. It's got a rejection from the support. So okay, this bounce on the 30 minutes time frame here, candle is almost closing. So Okay, so we can see the market potentially having a deeper pullback here, and this is not very. Ultimately, you can see 1 hour is highly bearish. So ultimately, you could see that the market melting in that direction. But at the moment, what you can see is the 30 minutes chart here, a long week rejection, and that's what market is having a. Okay, it crossed an important liquidity zone here, as above this candle there was a liquidity. So we can expect a rejection at the moment from that zone. We see some rejection coming up, as this trade did not play it out very well, so we may not hold it for very long. First, let we'll be waiting to see the market to come back below our entry to execute. So looking at the 15 minutes, trend is down, and so British pound US dollar basically we are on a 4 pip upside. So 1 minute chart, we can see that move, and okay, we can see a rejection, which is um, which we can expect it to drop down again. But if it is bouncing back up, which is not a very good sign for uh, bearish. So we see 1 hour closed, and that 1 hour candle closed with a long wick doji here. What I am expecting, the market needs to do also, the according to expectation is for the market to potentially a trend here. Okay, so which is essential. Okay, so we are on GBPJPY trade. Well, we can see the XAUUSD has made its move towards the upside, but it's still not very good ready for any entry. While we see the GBPUSD um, it's in a currently in that area in a consolidation. Like to see that it's coming again to fill that zone here from the 1 hour, as it has broken that resistance. Okay, it grab liquidity, can expect a downside here. Okay, coming down to the direction. What strategy GBPSD to join the trade? Should I exit the trade? The strategy on GBPUSD we have used, if you look at here the 15 minutes chart, you can see there is a stronger liquidity gap. So the trend trading with a liquidity candle formation, so that has been used on GBPUSD. And looking at the lower time frame, okay, now here in that area the market after the doji formation, okay, so the market has broken from the structure here, and bearish drop. Looking at the multi-time frame to see how it is doing, and as we discussed that this market is expected to drop in the direction. So we see that there is a breakout and again in a pullback. So um, from this 15 minutes chart, okay, here is we can see the market coming down here, which is what expecting. And once the price will come down few pip below our profit zone, we will be um, a downside move. So from the 15 minutes and 5 minute chart, it just bounced back up again. So there is a pretty strong long week candle. Okay. Now the price is coming near our entry. So once we see enough drop below our entry, we will be exiting that one with as we have seen multiple liquidity gap here, the bias could be in that direction here in this trade. A red candle, strong rejection here, and okay, there is a narrow doji formation here. Attention is key, as when we on a trade, to manage the trade we need to look at with a very keen attention for the potential management. That's what is the key of becoming a trader, is to keep full uh, focus on the trade. And as you can see here, after this liquidity gap, it's now the bias here, that 1 minute chart, what I see that is potentially in these directions. So I'm still holding it. um, and once we see the market has dropped well below our entry, that's where we will be looking to exit the trade. after a confirmation. Here I still can see the possibility to downside, but it may just bounce back up as 5 minute chart, a long week candle. So 1 minute, so we see another bearish candle formation. Okay, so from multi time frame, the market is having very interestingly. Here we might see again another um, okay, so we might see a short term bounce here. Therefore, at this point where the trade is uh, willing to see some move in that direction before we look for any adjustment. Okay, I'm going to exit this trade. It might now try to bounce. So I'm going to exit. We might see some bounce here. What with the current PNL, exiting the trade as it might um, potentially drop or bounce, but at the moment it's not. The price action is not moving very organized way. You can see it's going in a sideway. So I'm not on this trade anymore. I'm out with the trade, and we will be looking to see now on XAUUSD how it is doing. We see there is a break here. So GBPUSD, depending on your entry, we could see a couple of pips ups and down, but we will see that on XAUUSD how we can find that balance here. And GBPUSD, I'm out of it. It didn't move in the as expected, and it might now just go up and down to create a sideways movement, or suddenly we might see in one direction. So on XAUUSD, after this 1 hour candle close, we can see the market from this support uh, after back-to-back 230 minutes candle and the 15 minutes price action. The price again slowly moving um, back to the upside here. And in this market, you look at, you can see that this is the lower time frame price action on this one. So um, would like to see that the market is this is a move, and So this is a bull market at the moment on XAUUSD, and with this bull market, it's kind of forming a head and shoulder in that area. So that head and shoulder, let's see which way the market potentially heading here in this zone. This is the head, left shoulder, and the right shoulder, head and shoulder. And with this head and shoulder, we can expect for the market to potentially come back to this support level here. Would like to see that the market is showing its hand in this zone on XAUUSD. I will be patient a little bit on this one. While GBPUSD, as you mentioned, there is a bounce, so we are not on the trade on XAUUSD, waiting for the market to show proper entry here. And I think because you can see there is a significant breakout on this one, a narrow pullback, so the market trend may continue to rise. So a bigger picture here, we may see the price is going back up to that resistance line to 295455 level and breaking that high potentially. So any lower time frame, so this is the 5 minute candle is forming a bullish engulfer after this previous doji formation. Okay, so here is a bounce, 20 pip, potentially 30 pip. Okay, so 1 minute rejection here. So guys, here we'll be placing a buy stop on XAUUSD at 2950.56, stop loss at 2945.38. Once the market will bounce, you will be getting into the trade. So buy stop putting at 2950.56, stop loss at 2945.389, TP target at 2954.068. It may continue to drop. In that case, we will not be in that trade. So it's basically a buy stop. And if it started to drop here, then we will wait to see what's happening because it's a trending market structure. Placed a buy stop on XAUUSD to see if it is breaking out. Not, then we will be waiting to see rearrange the market structure. It may have a drop here also, but because it's in an uptrend, the trend is the number one priority here. Because it's in an uptrend, we will be looking at only to trade with the trend. So this is what we are looking at in that area, waiting for the market to show directional bias in the direction of the major trend. So okay, we can see some bearish pressure, the 20 and 10 EMA crossover. Take the Fibonacci here. So our pending order is on. We can see it's an upside here. I still not active, waiting for the market to hit and then activate that pending order. Okay, so the active pending order is active now. We are on the trade on XAUUSD. So we are buy on XAUUSD. The trade is on and wanting to see that it's moving to 36p potentially to the TP target. As it grab liquidity, expecting the trend to the upside. Right, so we can see there is a strong bullish candle formation. Want to see that it's moving up here. It's got a rejection. So we'd like to see that this is a moving in the direction of our major trend. And here is an inverted head and shoulder also, reversal pattern formation, expecting to trend in the direction to create a new higher high. Okay, so here the price action for me looks to me still bullish, so we are holding on to that. Holding on to it, guys, for a couple of pips move here. 35 pip, 34 pip if it fully spectrum with move. And the market structure looks to me still bullish. So holding on to this, and though we see it is reaching a resistance line here, which is so if it is breaking out from the resistance, from the 1 hour, 30 minutes, okay, so that's a rejection. And like to see that it's breaking back up again. which is good to see that it's potentially trying to bounce back up. There's a long week. It's crucially important for the market to have an upside bias here. So you have seen multiple liquidity grab. Okay, we can see that momentum. It's good to see that. Are you guys with me? Well done. First TP. So TP at 2954.08, which I always ask you to analyze BTC. Okay. What about GBPUSD? GBPUSD, you are out on the trade and it's not running anymore. Welcome. Should I enter? So XAUUSD, we are on the bullish trade. Want to see a potential bounce here. There's a narrow doji. The price action is still maintaining that bullish market structure. And in this bullish market structure, we can see the market is forming series of higher low here. Like to see that it's breaking out, potentially moving up. The price action is still bullish here, and okay, so the bias still moving to the upside. Okay, going in the direction. catch a peep here. If you have a bounce, you will be catching 30 pips. What we were discussing about in the past is about um, the adding to the winning position. Okay, so which is the essence of uh, becoming a better trader, profitable trader. So adding to the winning position, I do, we have quite a few Zoom VIP Zoom classes here in the academy as well to teach the members on how to find those kind of trades, which is very important. But I think that adding to the winning position, and then uh, so that you always stay um, at the profit whenever the market is giving you that opportunity, especially if you see the market is trending and showing a very stronger momentum. So here it is in a bull market. We see that the market managed to bounce. Okay, so there is another doji, and from here want to see that bounce. That means that potential trend continuation. So the bulls looks still active. Look at the 15 minutes here. Uh, Again, potentially an upside bias. At the same time, we can see there is a doji formation. So looking to find better opportunity here in that area. Trend continuation is very important. Now this 1 minute candlestick pattern, we are on the profit zone, which is good to see that it's forming a bullish engulfer. Right, cool. So you are on the track, and but it's getting a kind of trying to get another rejection here, but would like to see like this kind of bull candle. As long as it's closing as a even green doji, we should see that potentially another bounce, hopefully. Price action looks to me still bullish here in this market. So in this area here, let's go to rejection. Sometimes the price action shows so um, different. It's like that changing a trend, but ultimately we could see so the 5 minutes here is, this is a impressively bull candle, and it's the 1 minute. Like to see a pretty strong trend here, which is the main goal of this move to look at. Okay, so one more bounce can give us that TP hit. like to see that wick fill, and if it is filling that wick and then pushing up, waiting to hit that one. Waiting to hit that one. Are you guys with me? So we can see that there is a potential for an upside here, which is expecting for the market to potentially to go ahead and hit the TP. Okay, narrow doji, and that also the bull market in that area here is. It's forming a potential liquidity candle on the 1 minute chart. Okay, cool. Cool, we are there. We are there almost. One more bounce needed, and I'm going to exit. I'm going to exit, guys. That's a unfortunate drop, but I'm going to exit here as there might be deeper pullback here. So I'm out with the trade. I'm out with the trade. This is a bounce and a return to the support level. So couple of pips gain here, which is very interesting price action here in that format. So another successful trading day. We have gained a couple of pips. Let me know that if you guys have done that, what are you doing to start trade? Yep, please, EURUSD, welcome, welcome. Yeah, thank you for that one here. I hope that you guys enjoyed that live session. And yeah, this is a pretty tight one. Okay, the market does this. Is the last moment there was a liquidity grab and then return back again in the support level. So with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed this live session, stick to the live session all the time, like every single day that you are doing in this live session, along with all the analysis that I'm posting. Keep eye on that. And also, before I leave, we are open for the mentorship with biggest deal ever history in the history of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where 95% off to join the academy, where you will be able to access all the tools, all the strategies, all my trades, as well as all the content coming for the future, in the future, all the trading tools, everything. It's not gonna remain, so it's just the opportunity. You can find link below this video in the description, and then I'll see you there on the other side. Thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon trading live again. together. Until that, stay well, stay happy.